And see, I know y'all not having the real conversations in your relationships, in your marriage, because this whole situation with the Michigan head football coach proves that even further. Because at the end of the day, risking it all for some extra ass is wild as fuck, but it's not surprising. And before anybody say anything, well, women cheat almost at the same rate as men. Yes, we know that. We know that. And that's because y'all not having the hard conversations at home. Y'all don't want to have the honest conversation about whether you want to have an open relationship or not. And then men don't want their women going out doing the same things that they're out there doing for whatever reasons. Maybe they feel entitled. Maybe the ego is a bit too swollen. You feel me? You understand? And so that's the part that really baffles my mind. Because instead of just being honest, you want to live in your perpetual state of delusion about your inner desires. Instead of just being freaking honest with yourself first and your spouse second. And everybody is scared of those conversations, men and women, because they don't want to hear the truth. And y'all got each other in a chokehold, because the last time that I checked, love is freedom. Having a deep love and care for someone means that you want them to live their life freely in who they are. But y'all don't want that. You want to keep each other in a box, right? With all the indoctrinations of religion, and still go out there and do your infidelity and your sin, and then cry about it on Sunday and shout it out. But y'all don't want to have those conversations. Y'all don't want to be honest with each other. Because not only do you put your spouse at risk for their health, but what if the other party, the sneaky link, becomes so obsessed you end up on the ID channel? How many times have we seen that? How many times have people unalived one another for infidelity, for betrayal? And not just betrayal of the spouse, but betrayal of the relationship and the commitment that y'all made together, married or not. And then we have that other box of thinking that our partner is somehow magically gonna only be attracted to us, gonna only feel like my kitty is the best kitty, like it ain't no better kitty out there, or the possibility that there's some kitty that's just as good, or some dick that's just as good. Y'all don't want to have the hard conversations, the honest conversations, the authentic conversations about your deepest desires. Now, me and my husband, we've been together 17 years, married 15. And every 2 to 3 years, we have this hard conversation. We sit down and we have the conversation, because I need to fucking know before you go out there and embarrass me. Don't freaking embarrass me. That's what I told him right before we got married. I was like, listen, if you ever feel like you need some new booty, come to me first after checking with yourself. Come to me and let me know. Because I don't want to be embarrassed out here in these streets thinking that my partner is upholding their end of the bargain, and they're not. But y'all don't want to be real with each other. You just want to go out there and do your thing for the thrill of it. And then act like, and then compartmentalize that whole entire part of yourself, but it's in your shadows, eating your ass up in ways that you can't even imagine. And then when you get exposed, you act all surprised. Let me calm down. Have the hard conversations with your spouse, because they freaking deserve it. Okay? They deserve to know the truth about what you desire. You think you're the only one capable of betrayal? Miss me with the BS, y'all. Come on, let's start being honest. Let's start having the hard conversations as it pertains to relationships, and the dynamics and the complexity of maintaining a long-term relationship. This shit ain't for the weak. Okay? You're dealing with a whole other human being with their own things. And then you got to find a way to bring it on home and back together. Have the hard conversations, y'all. I ain't going to tell you again. Okay? Love you back.